Chapter 1: The Fallen Genius of Xiao's Power of the Fight Chi. Third Stage. Gazing at the dazzlingly bright 5 characters on the test magic stone tablet, the young man showed no expression. There was a trace of self-mockery at the corner of his mouth. His clenched fist caused his slightly sharp nails to deeply pierce into the palm of his hand, bringing about waves of heart-wrenching pain. Xiao Yan. Power of the Fight Chi. Third Stage. Level Low. Next to the test magic stone tablet, a middle-aged man glanced at the information displayed on it and announced it indifferently. As soon as the middle-aged man's words left his mouth, it caused an uproar of ridicule in the bustling square as expected. 3 stages. Ha ha. As I expected, this genius has been stagnating this year. Ah. This waste has really lost face for the family. If it wasn't for the patriarch being his father, this kind of waste would have been driven out of the family long ago, left to fend for itself. How could they have the opportunity to stay in the family and feel away? Sigh. The genius teenager who was once famous in Wu-Ten City. How has he fallen to this state now? Who knows? Maybe he did something guilty and angered the gods. The disdainful laughter and sighs of lamentation from the surroundings fell on the ears of the young man, who stood still like a wooden stake. They felt like sharp thorns stabbing his heart, causing his breath to become slightly rapid. The young man slowly raised his head, revealing a somewhat handsome, immature face. His pitch-black eyes stared blankly at the ridiculing peers around him, and the self-mockery at the corner of his mouth became even more bitter. Are these people all so mean and power-hungry? Perhaps it's because they once showed their most humble smiles in front of me, so now they want to take it back. With a bitter smile, Xiao Yan turned around in solitude and quietly returned to the last row of the team. His lonely figure seemed somewhat out of place with the surrounding world. Next. Zhao Mei. Hearing the testers shout, a young girl quickly ran out of the crowd. As soon as the girl appeared, the nearby discussions quieted down a bit, as a pair of slightly hot eyes firmly locked onto her cheeks. The girl was only about 14 years old. Although she was not stunningly beautiful, her childish face contained a faint allure. The combination of innocence and charm made her the focus of everyone's attention. The girl quickly stepped forward. Her small hand skillfully touched the pitch-black magic stone tablet, and then she slowly closed her eyes. After the girl closed her eyes for a moment, the pitch-black magic stone tablet lit up again. Power of the Fight Chi. 7 stages. Xiao Mei. Power of the Fight Chi. 7 stages. Level High. Yay. Hearing the results announced by the tester, a triumphant smile appeared on the girl's cheeks. Wow. 7 stages of the power of the Fight Chi. That's really amazing. With this progress, I'm afraid it would only take her 3 years to become a real Fight Qier. She truly deserves to be a seed-level figure in the family. Hearing the envious voices from the crowd, the smile on the girl's face grew even wider. Vanity. A temptation that many girls could not resist. Chatting and laughing with her usual sisters, Zhao Mei's gaze suddenly pierced through the surrounding crowd and stopped on the lonely figure outside the crowd. After frowning and pondering for a moment, Xiao Mei still dismissed the idea of going over. The two were no longer on the same level. With Xiao Yan's performance in recent years, he could only be a lower-level member of the family at most when he grew up. However, with her outstanding talent, she would become a strong person that the family would focus on cultivating, and her future was limitless. Sigh. With an inexplicable sigh, an image of the spirited teenager from 3 years ago suddenly appeared in Xiao Mei's mind. He practiced at the age of 4, possessed 9 stages of the power of the Fight Chi at 10, and broke through the 10 stages of the power of the Fight Chi at 11, successfully condensing the power of the Fight Chi whirlpool, becoming the youngest Fight Qier in the family within 100 years. The boy back then was confident and had immeasurable potential, causing many young girls to be infatuated with him, including the previous Xiao Mei. However, the path of a genius always seems to be full of twists and turns. 3 years ago, the genius teenager, whose fame had reached its peak, suddenly received the most brutal blow of his life. Not only did the power of the Fight Chi whirlpool that he had worked hard to cultivate for more than 10 years vanish overnight, but the power of the Fight Chi in his body also became strangely less and less as time passed by. The direct result of the disappearance of the power of the Fight Chi was the continuous decline of his strength. From the altar of genius, he fell overnight to a level even worse than ordinary people. This blow caused the teenager to lose his spirit and become disoriented. The title of genius was gradually replaced by disdain and ridicule. The higher one stands, the harder one falls. This time, he might not have the chance to get up again. Next, Xiao. In the noisy crowd, the tester's voice rang out again. As the elegant name was called, the crowd suddenly quieted down, and all eyes shifted. Where everyone's eyes converged, a girl in a purple dress stood gracefully, her calm and innocent face unchanged by the attention of the crowd. The girl's cold and indifferent temperament was like a lotus in full bloom. At such a young age, she already possessed an extraordinary demeanor, making it hard to imagine how stunning she would become when she grew up. This purple-dressed girl, in terms of beauty and temperament, was undoubtedly even better than Xiao from before, which is why everyone present was so moved. With a light step, the girl named Xiao walked to the magic stone tablet. Her small hands stretched out, and the purple sleeve embroidered with black and gold threads slid down, revealing a section of her delicate and white wrist. She then gently touched the stone tablet. After a brief silence, the dazzling light bloomed on the stone tablet again. Power of the Fight Chi. 9 stages. Level. Advanced. Looking at the characters on the stone tablet, the field fell into a moment of silence. She actually reached the 9th stage. That's terrifying. In the younger generation of the family, the first person is probably none other than Miss Xiao. After the silence, the surrounding teenagers couldn't help but swallow, their eyes full of awe. The power of the Fight Chi is the essential path for every Fight Qier. The initial stage of the power of the Fight Chi is divided into 10 stages. When the power of the Fight Chi in the body reaches the 10th stage, one can condense the power of the Fight Chi vortex and become a respected Fight Qier. In the crowd, Xiao stared at the girl in the purple dress in front of the stone tablet with a frown, a trace of jealousy flashing across her cheeks. Looking at the information on the stone tablet, the middle-aged tester next to her revealed a rare smile on his indifferent face, and he respectfully said to the girl, "Miss Xiao, in half a year, you should be able to condense the vortex of the power of the Fight Chi. If you succeed, you will become a true Fight Qier at the age of 14, making you the second person in the Xiao family in 100 years to achieve this." Indeed, the second person. The first one was Xiao Yan, who had lost his genius halo. "Thank you." The girl nodded slightly, her calm face not showing any joy due to his praise. She quietly turned around and slowly walked towards the dispirited young man at the back of the crowd, under everyone's burning gaze.